ToyTractorTimes.com is here at the 2016 St. Louis Farm Toy Show with Matt Hollingshead, who is very well known for building highly detailed combines, and we've got some Gleaners to look at. Can you tell us a little bit about them, Matt?
Sure. I just took a stock Gleaner S78 and just tried to get a few details, a little bit of customization to it. Took off both the front and rear tires, put some floater tires on the front, replaced the axle, ground everything off the back end so I could put my own rear axle on there with some different size tires. Made it actually so everything could steer and oscillate like the real one. Added some of the details like the handrails here where the access door is for the engine compartment, the beacon light, and some of the rear field lights as well. I cut open the grain tank and tried to add the bubble auger and the unloading auger detail, some of the step detail in the grain tank. Came around front and hollowed out the front of the feeder house, put myself some slats and chain detail in there. Actually made the feeder house raise up and down quite a bit farther and have kind of a mechanical latch on the bottom so you can position it where you'd like to as well. Put my own different ladder on here so it actually will fold up or down, however you want to position it. And then also replace the unloading auger. You can actually see, I think this one will come off. Took off the one that comes with the combine itself and built a new brass one that has a little bit better detail, a little bit better diameter, and then I could add some of the detail to the end of it as well.
One thing I like is that you have the kind of the massy red flashing there, which is on the real one and wasn't put on the standard production toy, but something to help you see it when it's going down the road.
Yeah, it's something that if you look on some of the lots, some of the combines have them and some don't. So I kind of thought it's just kind of an extra detail to kind of set it apart. It might be a neat detail to add to these combines here. And I took the original snouts off the toy that comes with it and customized, rebuilt a whole new structure and made my own augers for detail as well. Got my drive shafts on here that actually have a little bit of, you can actually move them around a little bit like the real thing. Added some lights to that. And then the draper head is actually built completely from scratch. I did use a 2-scale fab reel kit, which is a very nice piece of detail. It's a nice kit to be able to use to add to something that makes a very realistic model. The snouts, all the end snouts and the end panels are all just layered styrene that's been shaped and sanded to shape for that. My belt is like a .015 styrene that I put my own slats on and then was able to use like a bed liner type rubber paint and painted that on there so it actually has a realistic look of rubber to it. You can actually see on the bottom, if you can actually see the belt from the bottom side as well.
It looks like the real thing. You also have the sickles there.
Yeah, the sickle from 2-scale fab kit comes with the reel. Also a very nice piece of detail. That's an excellent kit to be able to buy. And then added all the reflector details and drive shaft details to the rear of the combine. I even have the little pressure gauge that's like here on the real ones.
Well, we've got to turn around. Do you mind showing us the ladder again on the combine?
Yeah. One more detail I could add eventually would be maybe even like the power, the little cylinder raises and lowers, but for now I just got the ladder itself on there. It'll actually fold clear up in there. So. Hopefully with the new ones coming out, we'll be able to do a couple of newer Gleaners. So.
Yeah, the new S9s are a great new project. And maybe while you've got it, we'll turn around and take a look at that axle again too. Very nice. And now we also have another model here that's still under glass, and that's also an S78.
Right.
What size draper head did you build for that one?
This one here is a 35-foot draper head.
Okay.
Tried to go with a little bit smaller model, so I got a 35-foot draper, the 8-row corn head, and then did a 2-wheel drive version of this on this combine here.
And the main difference, if we look at, it doesn't have the hubs on the inside, and the tires are turn around backwards compared to this one up here, which has that
Correct.
hub detail.
Yeah, the hub detail in the Gleaner is pretty unique as far as when you look at a four-wheel drive Gleaner, where that hub comes clear out, almost outside of the tire ring itself. So the two-wheel drive and four-wheel drive version are quite a bit different.
And then I guess if we can tip it up, one difference was you put the ear rolls on.
Just trying to get a little bit more
rolls.
detail on the corn head. So this one here's got kind of my first rendition of having snap and rolls on the bottom of the corn head, which is trimmer line you'd use for your weed whacker. That's how you get
That's
the
a
little
good
grooves
idea.
in it, and you can file them down a little bit and you can sand them, get
Nice.
the points.
We can also, so the frame on the Draper. Well, Matt, thank you for bringing these great customs to the show, and we look forward to seeing what you build next.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks, Jason.